Ahoy, mateys! Welcome aboard me ship. If you're here looking for gold doubloons, then you have definitely come to the right place. Me and me crew would be more than happy to give you a few, but before you go, would you have time for a story?
Yeah!
Shiver me timbers! The best way to hear a story out here on the open seas is to click on your listening ears. Do it with me. Click, click. Good job. Now, you also be needing to put on your special pirate eyes. Zoop, zoop. You are ready now. My favorite book to read for story time is the Bible, and one of my favorite people to read about is a man named Joseph. Let me hear all of you shout, Joseph!
Joseph!
Yes, mateys. When Joseph was a boy, his brothers were not kind to him. They sold Joseph to traders who took him to live far away in Egypt. While he was there, Joseph had to work hard as a slave. He was even put in jail. Mateys, let me hear all of you say, "Oh no!"
Oh no!
But wait, me hearties, there's more to Joseph's story. Several years later, God told Joseph to store up grain because one day the fields would stop growing food. Joseph obeyed God, and now the people of Egypt had food when there was none in the land. Joseph's brothers lived far away from Egypt. When the field stopped growing food, they had no food to eat, and they were hungry. Mateys, let me see you give your tummies a pat like you'll be hungry too. Arrgh! So the brothers traveled to Egypt to ask for food. They didn't know they were asking for food from their very own brother. Instead of being mean to his brothers, Joseph obeyed God and was kind to his brothers, giving them food to eat. Then Joseph said to his brothers, "I am Joseph." His brothers were so surprised. It had been so long since they had seen him. Joseph told his brothers that he was not mad at them. See, Joseph knew that God says we should forgive others when they hurt us, and he obeyed God. Joseph forgave his brothers for hurting him, and he also obeyed God by loving them and taking care of his family. Let's all cheer for Joseph obeying God. Great job! Over the next few years, Joseph's family lived in nice homes and had plenty to eat. Joseph also obeyed God by taking care of the people in and around Egypt. He made sure they had plenty to eat also. Joseph obeyed God every day, and because of that, God did great things through him. Mateys, God wants you and me to be obeying him too. You see, when we be obeying, it shows God how much we love him. Now, if you want to show God you love him by obeying, let me hear you say this after me. Obey.
Obey.
God.
God.
You got it. Thanks for taking the time to hear my story. I almost forgot. Here's the doubloons you'll be looking for. Farewell, mateys.